It started, but
We are live.
the name was not changed. It's community working group.
I did change it. It's right here. AsyncAPI Marketing Working Group Meeting, April 1st, 2025. That's weird. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, hello everyone. Um, Good afternoon, good morning, good evening from anywhere you are joining or will be listening to from. My name is Bami, and I am the community marketing specialist. And I'm here with Ford and Lucas today. So hi, Lucas. Hi, Ford. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Bambi. Hi, Lucas.
Thanks for joining. I hope our week started off great. Yeah. There've been a lot of meat eating here in Nigeria because of um, the Salah celebration. There've been a lot of meat and meat everywhere. Anyways, so moving forward, we have pretty much interesting uh agenda today. Yep. So, mm, we had a good agenda. Uh, okay, cool. Thank you for that tab. All right, can everyone see my screen, please? We can all see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, cool. So, once again, welcome to the Marketing Working Group meeting, and this is our agenda. So basically today we are going to be talking about there's a lot of events coming up and a lot of initiatives that have been popping up in the community, and there is a lot of promotions and campaigns that need to go out in that regard. So we are going to be talking about everything, including the Singapore event that's coming up in 2 weeks' time, and then all of the other initiatives that we have in the community. So let's just get right into it, and I'll be passing to get our suggestions and feedback in between. But first off, I'm starting off with the recap from our meeting that was held on the 18th of March. And these are most of the action points that we got from the meeting. And then we just need to check out if all of these action points um, have been attended to. So, majorly the first one is the speakers I mean, the call for speaker announcement for the managed event to go out with or without the design, and which he did that day, and another one has gone out the design as well. Then to create a one-page summary guidelines for the webinar initiative. Uh, the draft has been created, although it has not been posted on either GitHub discussion or the blog. I think I'm settling for GitHub discussion because that seems easier, sort of. So, but it has been written already, and the draft has been previewed by Tuli. She already dropped a lot of things that should be added to the summary initiative, to the webinar initiative. So that will be done and then it will be posted on GitHub. And then the next one, part of the action point from the last meeting is to reach out to another, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing the name right, potential follow-up webinar, which I did, and he was really happy to come back for another session. He gave me a date for April, but he said he's going to check out his calendar again to be sure the dates that best work for him. And then he also mentioned that the topic is essentially what he also looking at as submitting as topic for either the London event or the one in Germany. So yeah. That being said, finalize on the marketing strategy. I saw it like about an hour ago that it has been merged. My heart leaped for joy. Finally, it has been merged, and yes, we had a lot of review all over for the last 2 weeks, and it was merged this afternoon. So if there was like a clap, something I would have just like put it on to clap right now. Then the next one is to publish the first community spotlight featuring the Ashmi story. Yeah, which was done last week, and it has been also posted on all social media platform. And it seemed like a very, very good story because a lot of people are like reaching out to say how amazing the story and the initiative is. So I'll be giving update on the community spotlights also to mention the next person that will be going for the month of April. And then the last one, which was the action point from the last meeting, is to review and finalize the Q1 report. So that is under review because I just decided that I'll wait till yesterday, which is 31st of March, to have the full 3 months report and to be able to compare the data perfectly with the previous quarter. So the reports will be there will be a lot of changes in the numbers because the previous one was from January to March 17th. So now we are doing it from January to March 31st. So there will be a lot of changes in the numbers. So essentially it's like a proper rewriting of the report that will be happening but during the course of this week. And then we can now start putting in the review so that the report will be posted as soon as possible. So that's all for the recap from the last event. Hi, Tuli. Welcome. Hi, Bala. I'm not sure I can pronounce it. Hi. Welcome to the meeting.
Hi, hello. Hello.
Hi. You're welcome. Okay, so that being said, moving on to the next is the Singapore conference campaign. And the idea for this is to have a proper 2 weeks campaign from now till the event time, which is on the 16th. So we are going to be having a 2 weeks campaign, which will be on the content calendar before the end of this week. So we have content to be posting every day till the date of the event itself. I think I've been talking a lot. Do we have any inputs? Any feedback from the previous meeting as well? Lucas, Tuli, Ward, Bala? You're just checking out. So.
Like for me, the most important question is, do you have tickets ready?
It has not been sent yet. Yeah, it has not been sent. I still check my email. It has not been sent yet, but I saw that they've added the details on the API website, API Day's website.
No,
Okay.
I meant tickets for you, like flight tickets.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, is that what you're saying? Yes, definitely, I do.
We
I thought
have
it's the ticket, the
tickets.
event ticket. Totally?
I just got the event tickets just now, so
Oh,
I'll update the conference website and drop it on the event channel.
okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So, moving on. So this is like the overview of the social media performance for the month of March. So, why is it going off? So yes, for the month of March on LinkedIn, we have new 129 new followers, which gave it like a 49 increase, because for the month of February we had new followers of 77 new followers, and for month of March we have 129, so that gave it like a 49% increase. And then we had like 25 posts in the month of March, and the engagement rate was on 8.96. This details is from the buffer accounts that we use to post our content on LinkedIn. And so we have total impression on LinkedIn to be 10,190. That's a lot of numbers. So, and then we have like click rate of 656. So I think generally for the month of March, we could say we did pretty well, because there was a lot of dip in the month of February. And this is something that I'm going to be doing every month now, apart from the detailed reports that will be like quarterly. We'll be having a review of the monthly performance. I'm hoping that by next month I'll be able to add the website performance as well on the by the end of the month meeting. Does anybody have anything to say? None? Okay, and this is for Twitter as well. We have 27 new followers and total likes of 44, and then the click rate of 36. So in the month of February, there was no reply at all. So that's why one reply in the month of March seems like 100% increase. And for the engagement, we have 111 engagement and 6,319 impression on X. This is sort of not probably because we have a lot of recurring posts that keeps going out, like the updates, the new version update, and the meetings, and the Saturday's post of, do you know AsyncAPI is on Slack? So all of that made up these numbers that we have for the Hex performance. So if there's no question, I'm going to go back to the next one, which is the content schedule update. Now that the strategy has been merged, so the content scheduling is going to be in full use now. Aside from the requested one, or from the ones that like the Singapore conference, or any of the other initiatives that we have a regular content scheduling that is going out every day, and that is also in the marketing strategy doc. So let me share that. I forgot to share this. Okay. What's that? I'm not even sure what I want. No, sorry. Okay. Why is it going to load? Okay. Budgets. And this is the marketing strategy doc that has been merged. That's what I'm excited about. So I've shared it in the chat as well. So you can find it there. Yep. So moving on, we have the AsyncAPI webinar series promotion, and that is also including the one that we are about to publish on GitHub as well, and the series of webinars that has been created by Ace. Ace is not here right now. I'm pinging him to get his response because he said he had the webinar he's about to have, and I was supposed to create a promotional campaign for it, but yeah, it's giving a proper go ahead. So there is a little bit of pause on that. And
Yeah, I suggested him that it's better if he really cancels, because I think it's pretty soon. I think it's scheduled for next week. 10th. Is it next week? Yeah, I think it's next week. And I told him like that it's better if he cancel and reach out to you, because the topic that they're having, it's basically best fit for webinar, really. And if they do it next week, then obviously there's not enough time to market it properly, I think. So yeah.
yes.
But yeah, we need to wait for him.
Yes, we need to wait for him, and I think it will also help with the with the guideline and summary that we are creating, because then it's every details that anyone that wants to organize the webinar or the speaker or the attendees, all the guidelines will be there, and they will be able to like follow through the yeah, basically. So that's all we have for the webinar. Any other inputs before we move to the next? Quite fast. None. Okay, so we have some new initiative, and I had a call with Charles last week, Tuesday, to see how best to promote the project that was donated to AsyncAPI. He gave me a proper functions of this project and how it works, and I have created the first draft as well. So it's just like to push it on GitHub too, to create the first PR so that reviews will be done. But I also wanted him to have a look before to be sure that's exactly what he said. Before pushing it on, before having the PR. So he's still yet to do that. And I've also sent him a reminder today. So I'll be waiting till tomorrow to feedback on that. But I think it's a nice design content too for us that can go on our website. So I'm turning it like a blog as well. Anybody? Nobody. Okay, so we have video promotion campaign. Yes, the videos are ready. Videos that were created by Ace. The first one, which is like what are APIs and the 5 steps to get most of JSOC. They are ready. Although I'm still also waiting for Ace to know the proper to get proper information, because we talked about in changing some of the designs to make it feel more human, but since Ace is off for some days now, so I think when he's back, and then there is holiday today, so probably by tomorrow we'll be back and we'll be able to give the proper ahead, because yes, we are also thinking of creating different campaigns for these 2 videos uh, uh per week. So they have like 1 week to promote each videos from Monday to Friday to promote videos to promote each video. So yeah, that is about the video promotion. Just waiting on the design and the proper go ahead from his to start the promotion. And then going up next is the content creation pipeline and the newsletter. So yeah, so we have blog. This is probably no more in progress because it has been posted. So I'm sure all of this will be in the coming newsletter for the month of March. So I'm just putting out for Tuli. Yeah. And then oh yes, I was also thinking we can have this, but I'm not sure if it's going to be finished. The March newsletter or blog goes out. So Tuli, I confirm the date the blog or the newsletter will be going out.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
The newsletter for the month of March.
What do you mean the newsletter for the month of March? It was out last month.
It was out last month.
Do you mean the newsletter for April or the blog for March?
Oh, okay. So I think I'm mixing it up. I thought all the newsletter comes at the end of the month.
No, the blog comes at the end of the month. The newsletter comes at the first week of the month.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mix up. So yeah, I was just asking when then that should be the blog then. The date is going to be published.
The blog for March is already out. It's just one PR that needs to be meshed, but it's done.
Oh, okay.
Then the
So it can be
newsletter,
added then.
what do you need to add on the blog?
The project donation from Rogla or something. I'm not really sure if I can pronounce that correctly.
Okay,
from Charles.
that will be published on the newsletter on Thursday.
Okay, cool. All right then. Yeah, thank you. So yes, like I said, update on the community spotlight. The first one has been published, and then I am having a call with Ashush. Yes, Ashush, yes, I guess I'm pronouncing it right. This evening. So it's going to be the next for the month of April. We also have quite a track record and uh interesting story. So I'm going to be getting more of his story later this evening. And then we are also going to be using him as our community spotlight for the month of April, while Maya will be the community spotlight for the month of May. Which kind of rhyme? Yeah, so that is that. Is there any other suggestions or feedbacks or anything at all? Yeah.
Only information from my side would be that I dropped an email today to the speakers from Singapore.
Okay.
Like because you will like your main task in Singapore is to do MC, right, of the conference. But we also have this initiative as the booth, right? Like booth at the oh Jesus, what's the name? Expo, I think it's the name that the conference has this booth expos of different companies, and we usually have the booth where AsyncAPI is presented, but since you'll be the only one, we should not put it on you, especially that you also have to do MC. So I reached out to speakers if they can help you out, basically. So if they, because like if the speakers, especially that some of them are ambassadors, if they will be able to assist you at the booth, they will be able to commit few hours during the conference to be with you at the booth, then we will have to, yeah, also coordinate this, like a chat about how to get this organized. But yeah, I'll let you know once I get any response from them if they can actually help out. Because I mean, they're speakers; they're not obligated to help at the booth, so it's they are purely voluntary support. So let's see. But yeah, just giving you a heads up.
Okay, cool. I think another question I will have regarding that is what are we doing for the cheat sheet?
Uh, you mean how we get it printed, or um,
Is this something I could print here before going, or
that's the best, unless you don't have enough space in the luggage, so you'd have to
I should?
research. Okay, so if you can print it in Nigeria, that's perfect. If not, then just print it in Singapore and then just submit receipt to Open Collective to the not to your project, but to the conference event, and then we will reimburse the costs of printing.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what I want to also confirm. And okay, I think that will be all for now. That'll be all for now. So any other suggestion, inputs? This is quite early. Any other suggestion or input?
No, from my side, I don't have any suggestion. You explained everything. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you so much. Fuad, Tuli?
No other question. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, cool. Okay. Tuli, I guess no other question as well.
Oh, no, nothing from me.
Okay, cool. All right, so that being said, the next meeting will not be holding it's supposed to be on the 15th or somewhere around the event time. So we will not be holding, I didn't set meeting for that. So the next meeting will be on like on the 29th.
Yeah, we're just meeting in next month, right? Like in 4 weeks, basically.
That's, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely fine. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you everyone for joining and everyone that will be listening to this later. Thank you and see you all on Slack. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.